Hi everyone, welcome to another live today. I hope all of you had a good day at school and you're enjoying the hot weather. And let's get started for today's live. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I would highly recommend you guys to do that before we get started. And what else? The book what we're doing, the live what we're doing today is about nonverbal, and it's taken from our book that's from 11 plus help to success. You can buy the book from Amazon. The link of the book is in the description uh, for you all. You can have a look at that. You can buy the book and it's free for, if you have Kindle, it's absolutely free for you all to read the book. And we have taken some of the questions from that book for nonverbal, and we'll be doing nonverbal today. So let's get started. Just before I start, try giving me a thumbs up too, just to know that you all can, when I'm speaking, you can actually hear me, because last 2 weeks you guys had some issues with you were having some issues with the internet. You were not able to listen what I was saying. So I hope all of you are able to see me or you can hear me. Should I start sharing the screen now? If you guys have joined recently, then I would have started sharing my screen. I'll hide myself now. So this paper, the questions what I have taken today are from 11 plus help to success book, and the description, you can find the link to buy the book in Amazon. The description is in the link. If a description for the book is there, you can buy it, and I will also show you in the end of this live. I can also show you the book, which one to buy, because 11 plus help to success have made a lot of books for you all to help you all to pass your 11 plus entrances. This is one of the books. I really like this one because it has 2-3 papers about nonverbal, and the standard of these papers are really high, and these are recommended for the children who are giving 11 plus entrances this year in September. So let's get started. If you guys are ready, I hope you all can see the screen. I can do it a little big for you all. Yeah. So let's get started now. So what do you think the answer would be for the first one? If you have recently joined, we are just starting it. So what do you think the answer would be for the vertical codes? So the first one is the vertical codes, and you can see the shapes on the left have a pair of letters attached to them, which are a code for the shape or shapes. Work out the code for the shapes on the right. So you need to work out what the code would be for the shape on the right. Vertical codes are, you have them in, basically you have a lot of codes in the GL style entrance if you're giving GL, and you might also get codes in the CEM, so this is not a bad idea to do them. So let's get started. So what do you think the answer could be for the first one? As usual, I'll be putting your answers on the screen if you give me the right answers. So I've got the first answer. Yeah, it's C. The first one is C. Let me just take a... So the first one is C. Oh, let me just do it properly, because the answer for the first code is C. And the reason for C is, if you know that K, if you look at, we know that the first alphabet would be K. K has one more white circles than black ones. So if you look at the So if you count the circles, the white one are more than the black one. So if you look at the white one are 4 and the black one are 3. So we know that the first one is K and K represents your circles, and then the next one is M, and your M represents that no circle is touching. If you look at that, M is that no circle is touching the sides, so that's why is KM. That's the answer for the first one. So what do you think the answer would be for the second one now? Look at the second one and try giving the answer for second one. Second one also has circles and it has something, it looks similar to the first one. So what do you think the answer would be for the second one? Anyone for that answer for the second one? In the second one, you need to look at the black circles and you need to look at the pattern. So what do you think the second one would be for number 2? You think second is A? No, it's not A. You have to look at carefully what each alphabet represents which code. So let's do this one. If you look at L, we know that the first one would be L because L represents the pattern of the circles, the way the circles are done. So you know that the first one is L. Now you can cancel all of them. And the next one you know would be, now you have to look at white circles and black circles. So if you look at this pattern here, so your P represents black circles. So the answer for this one will be LP. So now we are number 3. In number 3 again, you have to look at the way the shapes represent each other. So look at the shapes carefully and see what each alphabet represents what code. So now is number 3. In number 3, you have to see how many shapes are there and what each shape represents. So what do you think the answer would be for number 3? In number 3, if you guys don't know, let's do it together. In number 3, the answer for number 3 is a B. It's B because you look at the shape here and they say that the reason for that is your V represents one node shape. It has one node shape, that's a V, and your Y represents one main shape. So this is a main shape here. One main shape and one node shape. That's why the answer for number 3 is VY. So now we are on number 4. So what do you think the answer would be for number 4? Yeah, the answer for 3 was B. Now we are on number 4. See, what do you think the answer would be for number 4? What does each represents? Anybody knows the answer for number 4? If you know, just let me know the answer for number 4. Number 4 is not C. In number 4, the answer for number 4 is a B. Why number 4 is a B? If you look at that, your U represents number 4 is a B. Let me just have a number 4, because if you look at the way they have rotation, the rotation of the shapes, you know that. I think so. It won't be. It'll be U would be the one is going down is VY. If you look at the one here, is same like the one you have here. So that's why the answer is VY for this one. And your V represents orientation of the main shape and the Y is the position of the black sector. The black sector of this. So that's why the answer for number 4 is VY. So now we are on number 5. So what do you think the answer would be for number 5 now? I'll just do it a little up for you guys to see it. For number 5. So now we are on number 5. Can you just look at number 5 and see what's happening in them? You have to look at the circles now. You know that the shape has white circles. Number 4, why is it B? Somebody's asking. So we cannot go back to it. But if you look at this, in number 4, the answer is B because your V represents the orientation of the main shape and your Y represents the position of the black sector. If you look at the black sector, the way the black sector is placed, if you look at that one here, if you look here, the black sector. So that's the reason. Now we are on number 5. So what do you think the answer would be for number 5? Anyone? Yes, number 5 is B. Let's just put all your answers on the top. Who's given me the right answers? So let's look at number 5, what the answer is. If you look at number 5, in number 5, as I told you, the white circles, these white circles are IS. So these gets over. It's white circles and U represents the pattern. U represents 4 circles. Can you see that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 circles is a U. So that's why it is SU is the answer for this one. So let's move on to number 6 now. In number 6, again, you need to tell me what the answer is. In this, you have something about the orientation. So remember, these shapes, if you have something like this, you have to think about orientation also. So what do you think the answer would be for number 6? Number 6 is B. Good. Because S is tells you about the orientation of the main shape, and U tells you about the two circles, because this shape has only two circles. If you look at the circles, this shape only has two circles, and your S represents the orientation. So your this is gone. And which shape has two circles? Look at this one here. It's a U. So that's why your answer is SU. Now we are on number 7. So what do you think the answer would be for number 7 now? Okay. Let's see if you guys got the answer for this one. Number 7 is C. Good. Number 7 is C. I'm just putting some of your answers on the top. Number 7 is C. If you look at the shape, this is the same shape like V. So you know that it'll start with a V. Cancel the one which is not a V. And the next one in this shape you have to look is about the number of shapes. How many they have? 2, 3, 4, 5. The shape which has 2 is a C. So that's why your answer is VC. So move on to the next one now. Next one is number 8. So what do you think the answer would be for number 8 now? In number 8, you're looking the type of shape first. Good, that's E. Yes, number 8 is E. All of you are doing it right. Number 8 is E. Why it's E? E, if you look at that, because C tells you the type of shape it is. So you'll cancel the one which don't have C. So all of them are gone. Now you have to look from M and O. And what does O represents in this? O represents the arrow orientation, the way the arrow has been pointed. If you look at this one and this one is absolutely same. So that's why it's CO. So we move on to number 9 now. So what do you think the answer would be for 9 now? In number 9, you're again looking at the positions. That would be your first one. And the second one would be how many small shapes are there. That would be your second number or alphabet, whatever you say. So what do you think the answer would be for number 9 now? Anyone? Good. For number 9, the answer is a E, because C represents the position of the small shape. So cancel the one which don't have C. And now you're looking from N and L. L represents the type of small shapes what are inside. If you look at small shape inside, If you look at the shape inside and you look at this shape is L. So that's why your answer is CL. Now we are on number 10. So what do you think the answer would be for number 10? In number 10, you're looking at the main shape, and the first one would be your main shape and the next one would be the position of pattern, the pattern of the shape. So what do you think would be the first alphabet for number 10? I'll say the first alphabet for the first one would be a... Yes, you got the answer. Good. Let's see, anybody else is giving me the right answer. 10 is D. Good, guys. 10 is D. As I told you, if you look at the first one, the H represents the main shape. So cancel the one which don't have H. Now you have from F and D, your... If you look at F and you look at D, D tells you the position of pattern, the way they are positioned. Look at this one here. Oh, sorry. This one here is same like D. So that's why your answer for this one is HD. So we have finished the first pattern. Now we are on odd one out. So you need to tell me what's the odd one out in number 11. So let's see if you guys can tell me what the answer is for number 11. That's odd one out now. We are on the second section now. Anyone? Number 11, good. Number 11 is D. So if you look at number 11, the answer for number 11 is D. Because if you look at that, not on same orientation or rotation, all of them are rotating except this shape. This shape cannot rotate. All the shapes are rotation of each other except this one. So that's why your answer is D for this one. So now we are on number 12. So what do you think the answer is for number 12? In number 12, you need to inside shape, not odd numbers of sides. If you look at the inside shape, all of them have odd numbers, but this shape, what would be your answer, won't have an odd number inside. So count the sides of the shape and let me know what the answer would be for this one. Good. 12 is B. If you count all of them, inside shape, all of them are odd numbers except B. If I count this one, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the last one, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this one has 6. Oh, this one is, sorry, different. I just didn't count it properly. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it has more. This one has 7. So you see that all of them have odd numbers except that one. So that's why your answer is this. Now we are on number 13. Now see what the answer would be for number 13 now. Good. 13 is A because we are 13 is A. You have given me the right answer. And the reason for that is not two less inside shapes than outside shapes. So if you look at that, your inside shape is less than the outside shape. So that's why the answer is 13 is A. So now let's see how clever you guys are and how can you do number 14 for me now. Let's see who does number 14. Number 14 now. Just keep looking at the arrows, what's happening. You guys are really clever. 14 is E. Good. And the ones who don't know, we are counting the arrows. If you look at the arrows going this way are 2. The other one is 3, 2. Sorry, that's 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what have you noticed in the pattern now? There's something different in the pattern. We see in all the shapes A, B, C, D, you have the even number going on the top of the shapes and the odd number going on in the bottom. But if you look at shape E, it has the opposite from all the other shapes. So that's why your answer is E for this one. So now we are number 15. So what do you think the answer would be for 15 now? Number 15, again, you are looking at the orientation of rotation basically. So with that, you need to tell me the answer for number 15 now. No, 15 is not C. I think so one of you got the right answer. 15 is A. Because if you look at that, not on same orientation of rotation. All of them are rotation except one of them. That's A. So that's your answer for this one. Now there are more odd one outs, getting little harder for you guys. So what do you think the answer would be for 16 now? So if you look at the shapes, you will notice that each shape in this one is a reflection of the other shape. 16 is B. Good. The answer is B. If you look at the shapes, all the shapes here, the right shape is not a reflection throughout vertical. If you look at them, and then you can look at that one, you can know the difference. So what do you think would be for 17 now? So what would be the answer for 17? In 17, the right shape is not a 90-degree clockwise rotation of the left shape. So all the shapes, if you look at all the shapes, their rotation 90 degrees of the other shape, except one of them. So which one of you think is that one now? That would be your answer. 17 is B. Good. Let me just write down some. Oh, giving the last one only. So the answer for 17 is B. Because if you look at all the shapes, they are rotating 90 degrees except this one. So that's why your answer is B. So now we are number 18. So what do you think the answer would be for number 18 now? In this, you have to try looking at the shapes really carefully and see what you can find from the shape. Good. 18 is B. And the reason for 18 is B is if you look at the bottom shape, it's not, if you look at the bottom shape, it's not a 90-degree anti-clockwise rotation of the top shape. It's similar like the 17 one. If you like music, then this one is for you, number 19. So let's see if you can give me the answer for number 19 now. You think 19 is C? No, it's not. So what do you think the answer would be for 19? Good. 19 is A. Nineteen is A because if you look at that, not an odd number of shapes. If you look at 19 is A. If you look at this one has 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. The reason they have given is that not an odd number of shapes. If you look at that, this has 4, this has 3, this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see that all of them are odd except this one has an even one. So we are looking at number 20 now. So what do you think the answer would be for number 20? So what do you think the answer would be for that one? 20 you think is C. Let's see what the answer is. Good, you got it right. All of you got it right. 20 is C and the reason is not 3 lines crossing into the inner circle. If you look at the inner circles, all of them have a line crossing except this one. So that's why 20 is C. So now we are analogies. And it says that on the left of each of the rows, question below are two shapes which are isocate. Okay, let's our person read it for you all. He's a very good reader.
On the left of each of the sheet 21, 22, 22. On the left of each of the rows questions below are two shapes which are associated with each other. Decide which of the five options goes with the third one to make a pair like the two on the left. Mark its letter on your answer sheet.
So, what do you think it is for 21 now? So, let's see your answers, guys. 21, I'm waiting for your answers. It's basically you have to complete the shape. You have to see the one on the top and do exactly the same thing on the bottom one. Good, you got the answer. 21 is a C. You got it right. Because we'll do exactly the same thing what's happening in this shape. If you look at that, what's happening, your outer shape becomes the inner shape and the inner shape becomes the outer shape. So now we are on 22. So what do you think the answer would be for 22 now? So keep looking at this one. What's happening with the shape and what would you do with the shape? And then you can try your answer. Good, you got the answer. 22 is A. And the reason for that is if you look at the shapes that the flip horizontally, they are flipped, it's going straight, it goes other way around there. So that's why the answer for 22 is A. Now we are on 23. So what do you think the answer would be for 23? In 23, if you look at that, the inside circle turns black and you look at the middle ring, disappears. So that's the hint I've given you all. With the hint, you can find the answer for me. Good? With the hint given to you all, the answer for 23 is a E. Now we are on 24. Try looking at the shapes carefully now. Zoom in a bit and then try giving me the answers. So what do you think the answer would be for 24 now? Yes, the answer for 23 was E. Well done. Now we are on 24. 24 is not A. Try doing it again. Try looking at the shape and see what's happening in this one. I can give you a hint. In 24, the bottom shape to the top, and 90 degrees anti-clockwise rotation is rotating anti-clockwise, and your top shape to bottom and the 90 degrees clockwise rotation. So your shapes are rotating. Your down shapes are rotating with each other. "24 is not C." Yes, you got the answer. 24 is a D. 24 is a D. If you look at the shapes, what's happening? See this one. Can you see it? This one becomes on the top, it rotates, and the top one becomes the bottom one, and that's also rotate. So the same thing will happen to the other shape. So let's look at 25 now and see what's happening in 25. The answer for 24 is not C, what's D? Now we are on 25 now. Look at 25, what's happening in these shapes now? That's the 25 is B, you think. Okay, let's see. Yes, you're right. Well done. 25 is a B because the right shape duplicates but flips horizontally. See? Just picking up some of your answers. What you guys are writing. Now we are on 26 now. Look at the shapes carefully and see what's happening in 26. Look at the shapes carefully and then tell the answer for 26. Yes, the answer for 25 is B. Now we are on 26. Try looking what's happening in 26 in this one. You think that 26 is B. Good. I can't write the name of someone on Facebook, but I can say that 26 is B. 26 is B. That's good because if you look at the top two shapes, they move 1, 2 for ground. They move on the ground. They come in the bottom compared to the shape below. So now we are on 27. Let's see what answer you all will give me for 27. "26 was B. Now we are on 27. Try looking at 27 and see what do you think you can get the answer. "27, good. 27 is D. "27 is D because if you look at the gray shapes, disappears, white shapes turn black. So they're changing colors. If you look at the shapes, all of them are changing colors and they also disappear. So two things are happening in this shape. You have to look at all these things. You have to look at the shape. You have to look at the rotations. You need to look at what else is happening, what things are common in them, and what else is happening. So now we are on 28. Let's see who can give me the answer for 28 now. Anyone for 28? So what do you think the answer would be for 28? Anyone? In 28, if you look at the top and the bottom shapes, they are rotating 90 degrees anti-clockwise. So if they are rotating anti-clockwise, so what do you think your answer would be for 28? Remember they are rotating. I'll zoom in a little bit because I think so you all can't see the shape properly. Can you see the shape? I'll just zoom in for a second for you all to see the shape properly. Then I will zoom out. Can you see it now? I have zoomed in a little bit more for you all so you can see what's happening in 28. Now with my zoom in, I got the right answer from someone from Facebook now. The answer for 28 is B. Well done. I zoomed it a lot. I've zoomed 240 degrees for you all to see the shape properly. Because you guys were unable to see the shape properly and you were giving me the wrong answers. Now we are on 29. I think so we should go like this because with my zooming in, I get more answers now. So what do you think the answer would be for 29? So what do you think is the answer for 29? Good. 29, the answer is D. Oh, where was my... 29, the answer is D. And the reason for 29, the answer D is if you look at the top shape that completes the the top shapes completes and your whole shape turns gray and rotates 90 degrees. If you look at that, we know that the shape needs to be a light gray color, so you need to cancel the one which are not that, and then you have to see it should have three like this, can't have half of it, and then you just have to see what's happening in the shape and then give your answer, because 29 the top shapes completes and your whole shape turns gray and rotates 90 degrees. It's rotating 90 degrees. So let's do number 30 now. So what do you think the answer would be for number 30 now? Number 30 is, I got the right answer. For number 30 is A. And the reason for number 30 is A, because you look at the gray shapes go to black. You know that the shape is going to be black, so you cancel all of them. And the shape was not like this, so this also gets cancelled. We just need gray, not white, so that's also gone. This was an easy answer. A. So let's move on to the next section now. I need to zoom out now because you guys won't be able to see the next one. Now we need to complete the shape. This is something very interesting. Complete the shape. So what do you think would be the answer for this one when you complete it? 31 now. Good. 31 is C. You just need to think about it. My drawing is bad. Oh, it goes like this. I think so, yeah. See, I told you my drawing is bad. I'm just trying to draw something and I'm unable to do it. Good. So what do you think the answer would be for 32 now? So look at 32. What do you think the answer would be for 32? The next one now. Good. 32 is E. 33 now. So we are looking at 33 now. What do you think the answer is? Again, you need to complete it and then let me know what the answer is for 33. Good. 33 is B. There's no explanations. We just need to complete them. So what do you think would be for 34 then? 34 now. What do you think the answer would be for 34, anyone? Let's see if anyone knows the answer for 34. Thirty-four is C. 34 is C. 35. I'm waiting for anyone to give me the answer for 35. What do you think the answer would be for 35 now? Thirty-five is not E. Just try looking at the shape and see what it would be for 35. Thirty-five is D. 36 now. What do you think the answer would be for 36? Just waiting for you guys to give me the answer for 36. $35. You guys are still stuck on 35. Look at this one here. You have to make the same shape. If you look at that shape, this one here, you have to make the same shape like this. That shape equals to like this and like this. And you will add this one. For that, it makes a shape like this one. If you look at this one, $36 is not. When you're adding the shape, you have to, the best way of adding the shape is you don't have the sheet. You have to make the sheet upside down. If you look that, 36 is a E. Because if I look at the shape here, this needs to be added. If you look at this one here, it's going like this, equals to this, and this here, and add this to this one here. So you're adding them up, and then you're doing the thing. What they're asking you in this one is which shade on the right will complete the shape on the left. So you have to make the same shape on the left. So when you have to make the same shape on the left, equals to these two shapes, add up to what shape next. So you have to look at this shape and see, this is the shape we are looking at. This is the shape we are looking at basically when you're adding them up to make another shape. So now you're looking at 37. So what do you think the answer would be for 37? So what do you think the answer would be for 37? I'm just looking if you guys can give me the answer for 37. Yes, 37 is A. Good. We got 3 more left for this section, and this might be our Oh my god, why you keep writing about 22? So what do you think is for 38? When you get confused, try looking at the shape here and see what it is. If you're looking here, this shape gives you three shapes add up to. So I'm going to look at these three shapes to get my answer for 38. And these three shapes, when they add up, they make a big shape, remember. And when they make a big shape, what big shape would they make? Look at the size of this shape. So you know that the shape size would be really big for this one. So you can cancel the one which don't have big size, and then you can try giving your answer for this one. Yes, 38 is a C. And now we are going on 39. So what do you think the answer would be for 39 now? $39, anyone? Yeah, 39 is a B. Well done. So 39 is a B. And let's see who does the last one for today. Number 40. So what do you think? The answer would be for 40 now. So what's the answer for 40? Good. 40 is a D. Well done, guys. All of you are so clever. Let me just put some more answers if you guys are doing. Guys, I'm going to just tell you the book, what the book we are doing the answers from. Let me just stop sharing the screen for a minute. And then let me share the screen and tell you the book we took these answers from. So you all can go and buy the book from Amazon. If you like the question, if you like the answers from this book. So guys, this is the book. We have taken the questions from today. That's 11 plus non-verbal reasoning, practice papers with answers. It has practice papers with all the answers. And some of the questions what we did today are from this book. So you can, the description of this book is as usual in the video today. You can see that and you can buy the book. And the best thing about this book is it has all the answers what I was telling you, explaining you guys. This book includes with the answers. So it has around 3 papers in it with the answers and explanations of each and every thing has been explained. It's not like giving the answers A, B, C, D, E, F. They normally explain you how they get to this answer. So it's a really good book. You all can buy the book from Amazon. And if you are on Kindle, you can see that Kindle edition of this book is absolutely free. It's unlimited. You can see it, you can screenshot it, you can do anything if you are from Kindle. So let's stop sharing. So that's the end of today's live. I hope that this live was helpful to you guys. And remember to subscribe to our channel, because in your summer holidays, we would be having live sessions every day from Monday to Wednesday, 12 o'clock in the morning, starting from August, 1st August. So that would be your live sessions would be there. Full in August, we'll be doing live sessions for you all Monday to Wednesday at 12 o'clock in the morning. So we'll be having a really good time in the summer. I'm not going to leave you guys till you say that, oh, we are done with our 11 plus. So we'll prepare you for your 11 plus till the end of your journey. Your journey ends in September. Your live session starts every day, Monday to Wednesday in the holidays, and we'll be here every week now. I'll try to be here every week if I don't have any internet problems, every week on a Thursday at 6 o'clock. So if you have your friends who are giving 11 plus and you're looking for, if you don't want to pay for summer courses, don't want to pay for extra classes, anything, you can come and join us here in the live sessions. And we are also having some summer courses. I'll tell you guys, you can see there, it's everywhere in the groups. We are having some summer courses also going on side by side. If you want to just subscribe, if you want to join any of the summer courses, I will put the link in the description again for you guys to join in. We are having a normal summer course and we are having creative writing summer course because all of you love me giving you creative writing tips, uh, doing creative writing for you all. And we also having vocabulary comprehension, and we also having for the year 4 summer course. So there are lots of things going on. That's different thing. And we have mocks also going on, and we also have your free sessions going on. That will be every week, Monday to Wednesday in your summer holidays in August. That's all for today, and I'll see you all next time for again with a new topic. Could be from that 11 plus help to success books, because the writer of that books want us to keep advertising their books because the books are really good and they are really helpful for you all. That's it for today, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you guys have not, and tell your friends to come live with us every week at 6 o'clock on Thursdays. Bye everyone.